Hi, I'm Natalie and welcome back to my vlog, The Seaside Sewist. So this vlog is all about my May makes and a few of my favourite things. So we'll start with what I made in May. I actually had plans to make 3 items and I only made 1. The reason for this was that I thought that I could get a dress with a full circle skirt out of 2 meters of fabric, and I actually need nearly 4 meters. So Minerva still do the fabric, so I've ordered some more fabric for that, and I'm part of the Minerva ambassador team, and some brand new fabric that I'm going to make the blouse from Buttons out of still hasn't arrived, so hopefully that might be in my June makes. So I made 1 item, and that was the Tilly and the Buttons Stevie top. Now I did a 3-part sew along for this, so I'll leave the details in the description box below for you to go and check that sew along out if you want to do that. I did actually timestamp it, so if there's certain parts you don't want to watch, you can just go to the parts that you want to see. I made this Stevie top out of a viscose crepe from Rainbow Fabrics. It was in like a powder blue leopard print, and I made the size 2. Now I think what I am learning about my sizing is, in the Tilly and the Buttons Stevie, if you make it in a cotton or a cotton lawn or something more stable and structured, I can get away with a size 2. It's a more boxy look. If I make it in a drapier fabric like a viscose, it can sometimes look a little bit oversized, so I think next time I make it in drapey fabric, I'm going to try and make it in a size 1 and see if that fits me a little bit better. I'm very happy with it, very happy with it. I put the cuffs on the sleeves and I did the tie back, so I'll put some pictures in here of me wearing this. I wore it to go out for a meal with our friends, a lovely like fine dining meal, and I wore it over leather trousers and I loved it. So I did lengthen it. It does hit the high hip, this top. I did lengthen it by about 3 inches because I wanted it to be more of a long floaty top, but not as long as the tunic dress part of this pattern. So let me know if you've made the Stevie and what you think of the sizing and what fabrics and that sort of thing. And I don't think Rainbow Fabrics have got any of this fabric left, but I will link to their website because they do have some great stuff and it's really affordable. So now on to some of my favourite things in May. The first one is a foodie. There's always a foodie one there, isn't there? I live in a small seaside town called Redcar in Teesside, on the northeast coast, not too far north of Whitby. And there is a lovely little business here called Sugar Noms, and they specialise in gluten-free and vegan sweet stuff. So boiled sweets, fizzy sweets, jelly sweets, chocolate, and about 18 months ago I realised I had a dairy intolerance, so I now eat dairy free or vegan chocolate. You know, I do miss chocolate, proper chocolate. So Sugar Noms, I actually ordered, and I'll put a picture in here of what I ordered, and it was a letterbox friendly surprise chocolate box, and I got so many items in there. There's some chocolate bars from well-known manufacturers. There's a great manufacturer on there actually that does copies of things like Snickers, Mars Bar, Milky Way. So I think the I've got the Milky Way version on here, and I think it's called Jokers. If I can actually find their actual website, I'll link it for you, because they're not cheap, but they're lovely. They are lovely. So I paid $9.99 for this box. It's free delivery, letterbox friendly, but they actually popped it through my letterbox for me because they are local. So I'll link their website here so you can go and check them out if that is what you are into. The next thing that I'm loving is when I first kind of got into watching YouTube, there is an Irish girl on Instagram and YouTube called Catherine Carton, or the Dainty Dress Diaries, and she upcycles and sews and makes things, and she's just brilliant. So I'll link her YouTube down below, but she's literally just brought a book out. So I pre-ordered this book at the start of the year, and I actually got a signed copy, which I was really pleased with. So in here you've just got things like, she's very sort of cottage core, so she's got this lovely little sort of bungalow cottage thing, and she just upcycles everything. So there's things in here like, it's in chapters, so you've got Crafternoons and the Power of Pause, A Stitch in Time, which is all sewing related, Reuse and Refresh Small, Reuse and Refresh Big, and Let Yourself Bloom. And there's just some lovely little, what am I up to reading? So there's just some lovely little things that you can make. There is one actually that I really want to make, which is like things like rose scented melt and pour soaps, and it tells you what you need, how to make them, you know, and it's the lovely little things that you can make for gifts. So I'll link that book down below, but it's a lovely little book to treat yourself to, or for anyone who is into that sort of thing. But I love watching Catherine, she's brilliant. And the next thing that I'm loving at the minute is the Great British Sewing Bee. Who isn't loving this? Now, we are a few weeks into it. I think it's actually this week is going to be week 7. So my favourites at the minute are Brogan and Manyi, and they've just done some absolutely brilliant weeks. I think my favourite week up to now has been, I think it was Kids Week, when they did the Halloween outfits. That was brilliant. Anybody that's interested or has just got back into the sewing bee, if you go on BBC iPlayer, that there is literally every series on there, and I think we're on about, I wouldn't like to say, I think we're on about series 9 or 10, or it might be 8, I'm not sure, but all series are on there, so that is absolutely fantastic. So I am loving that as well. Right, that is it. I might have a bit more of a more successful June, but I'm off for a fortnight, so I'm not sure. So I'm going to leave it there. Let me know if any of my favourites are also your favourites, or you know, any dairy-free chocolate gift places or anything like that, and who is your favourite on the sewing bee. Let me know. So give me a cheeky thumbs up if you have enjoyed this video, and please subscribe so you can see more content from me. Until next time, bye.